Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please do what feels right for you. You might skip things, change things, move at a different pace. So you're doing what feels right for your body right now. Let's begin sitting. If you want to sit up on something, you can grab a blanket or cushion and come into a comfortable cross-legged position. You can either close your eyes or take a soft gaze. Begin to slow down your breath. And the beginning of this practice can be like the beginning of a meditation, with an intention to be present, with an understanding that the mind will wander, and setting an anchor to come back to. So I'll suggest that that be your breath. Anytime you notice you're checked out, overthinking, can you come back and feel that you are breathing? And then from there, get curious. What else am I noticing here now? And you're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you. Let's begin with eagle arms. You can take one elbow on top of the other. Put some pressure between your elbows like you're going to pull them apart. Spreading the upper back. Notice which arm is on top and then release. Take a couple gentle swings. And then bring the other arm on top. Get some pressure between the elbows. Release, gentle swings. And then bring your hands to the floor behind you, fingers facing forward. Roll your shoulders back, your elbows back. Lift your heart. And then release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. And then roll your way back up. And let's recross the legs so the other leg is in front or on top. Sitting tall, drop your right ear over the right shoulder and press down through your left shoulder, looking for a stretch on the left side of your neck. And you might lift or lower your chin to increase the stretch or find something a little bit more interesting for you. And then rotate your chin to your chest and come over to the other side. Both shoulders drop. Now a little more through the right side, looking for a stretch there. And then release, drop your chin to your chest, come back to the first side and then go back and forth. Half circles or 3/4 circles, watching as the sensation moves from one side to the other. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace your fingers behind your head and let your elbows hang down, stretching the back of your neck. Release your arms, head floats back up, hands to the floor behind you again, shoulders roll back, elbows roll back, lift the chest. Release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Roll your way up, and let's come forward onto the forearms for a forearm plank, working a little core strength. So you can set your forearms so they're shoulder width apart. You might measure off, parallel. Step your feet back, and then try and find where the hips are in line with the shoulders and the heels. One way I do that is to kind of rock front to back and feel how the whole body can come together like a straight long line. Lifting the whole underside evenly, chest, belly, thighs, shins. And in this strong pose, can you find ease? Relaxed face, slow, deep breath. One more here. Let's come over to one elbow, lift the other arm. You can have one foot in front of the other or one on top of the other. Pulling up through the top arm, reaching out through the top of the head. Last breath here. Release and switch. One more breath here. Release. Come back to neutral. And let's lower the hips. And come into a Sphinx pose. You can stretch the front side. Notice if your shoulders are up to your ears. You might just do that for a moment to see the options. And then choose the option of long neck, pushing forearms into the floor. And then release all the way down. You can turn your head to one side, a little rest into the floor. And then bring your hands under your shoulders, elbows in, lift up through the chest, little baby cobra. You can stay here or try coming up a little higher, but work with your body. Do what feels right in this moment. Making sure shoulders are down. And then pull your way forward to lengthen your torso as you come a little further forward to come down. Head to the other side, letting go. Let's come back to neutral. Hands under the shoulders or a little further back by the ribs. You can come up one more time, cobra. You might go back to Sphinx. You could transition to up dog, shifting your hips a little further forward so the hands are now right under shoulders. And then let's come back to downward facing dog. Re-spread the fingers. Lift the hips up and back. You might begin by pedaling out the feet a little bit, bending one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up the backs of the legs. Let's drop the knees, sink back to child's pose. Releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor, letting go. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And come back to center. Let's lift up through table. Come back through down dog. And then walk your hands and feet towards one another. Let's hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. And bend your knees a little or a lot. You might take a sway, shake out. Bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. You can step up to the front of the mat, coming into mountain pose, Tadasana. And bring hands together at the heart. Next inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop your feet back, coming through high push-up, lower down, chaturanga. Come into your back bend, cobra or up dog. And back to down dog when you're ready, hips high. One more breath here. And back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, send your right leg up, bend your knee in, and start circling this bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight.
Circle your ankle a few times, big circles, both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. And reach it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. And big step forward. High lunge, inhale, arms up. Exhale, sink low. Grab the left wrist. Take it over for a side bend. Same thing other side. Grab your right wrist. Come back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift your heart. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. Hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square. And with the upper body letting go. Last breath here. Step back, warrior one. From here, let's take eagle arms. Right elbow on top. Lift the chest, sink the hips, little upper back arch. Shift your weight forward, come onto the toes of that back foot, and then step into eagle, Garudasana. Knee on top of knee. Hips low, head high, shoulders low, fingers high. Last breath here. Unwind, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Feel free to grab a block for your bottom hand or bend your bottom leg or both. Expanding from the center of the chest outward. Going towards balance and making space for all that might show up. Wobbling, falling, all okay. Last breath here. Release, make your way to down dog, however you want to get there. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a couple times. Big circles, both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across. Send it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. And big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Sink low. Grab your right wrist, take it across, little side bend. Same thing other side. Back to center, interlace fingers behind your back, other thumb on top. Release, arms up. Tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor or to some blocks. Square off the hips, let your head hang, let your neck release. Last breath here. Step back.
Warrior one. Let's take eagle arms, left elbow on top this time. Last breath here. Shift forward, come onto the toes of that back foot, and then step into Eagle, Garudasana, knee on top of knee. Last breath. Unwind, Ardha Chandrasana. Last breath here. Release. Make your way back to a good resting pose. Five breaths. Down dog, child's pose, sitting, something else. Let's come back through down dog and into a pigeon pose, right side. Slide the right knee forward, scoot back through the left leg, help the hips get as low as they'll go. Set up any support that's useful, something under your hip or chest or forehead. Bring the upper body back up. If you have something under your hip, move it so you can lean to the right, slide the left knee forward. Half hero, left side. Make any adjustments, including sitting up on something or putting some padding under your ankle. You can stay on your hands. You can come lower, try and keep the tailbone tucking the whole time. You might try just your right elbow or both elbows or all the way down. And lean to the right or roll to the right, straighten the left leg, give a little rub to the knee or ankle. And then let's make our way back to down dog, maybe through a vinyasa, maybe some other movement transition.
from down dog, pigeon pose, left side. Scoot back through the right leg. Find the support that's useful, breathing here. Let's slowly release, bring the upper body back up, take your time. If you have something under your hip, you can move it so you can lean to the left, slide the right knee forward, setting up for half hero on the right side. Lean back, tuck your tailbone, and you might come a little lower onto one elbow or both elbows. Keep being curious about what you're feeling, what you're noticing. And then release, lean to the left, straighten the right leg out, we'll rub to the joints. And then make your way back to down dog. Let's come all the way through to sitting and onto our backs. You can bring your knees in, little circle or rock. Drop your feet to the floor, getting set up for a few back bends, starting with bridge. Press your feet down, lift your hips high, interlace your fingers behind your back, shrug your shoulders underneath you. When the pose feels complete, come down and rest here until you feel like coming up again. If you feel like coming up again, you can take bridge, what we just did, or half wheel or full wheel or any other back bend you know or want to try. Each time you come up, stay as long or short as feels right for you. Could be just a couple breaths, could be a long hold. When the pose feels complete, come down and rest. And you can repeat that process until you're done. If you want more back bends, keep going. If you're finished, you can move on to a counter stretch. That might be happy baby or anything else. I am going to wind down this practice, so this is a good time to get in any last pose you'd like. Really check in with yourself. What do you need? Whatever you end up doing, whether it's a yoga pose, some movement, self-massage, anything or nothing, just feeling that fully, whatever it is.
Each time you finish something, you can just practice asking again, what's needed now? And if nothing else is needed, start getting comfortable in your final resting pose. If you would like to keep practicing, that's always an option. Letting go. When you do come into your final resting pose, let go of the control of your breath. Let go of doing anything. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. And let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles, eventually stretching out through your arms and legs. And when you're ready, bring your knees in. And roll to one side. And use your hands to help you up to sitting. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for your support in any of the ways that you're able to do that. I notice, I appreciate it. It means a lot to me.